Ooh! I thought those were plugged in. Sorry, I didn't know that was even turned on. Okay. Now that I've had my dinner, had a bath, and I'm cozy comfy, we are going to continue this game because I realized I probably won't finish it before I need to leave near the end of the weekend because I have to go away for a job and I can't really stream there. I love being there because it's like my vacation house, but I'm not going to set all this shit up to do it. So, I want to make sure that this is done or very close to being done. Not that it'll matter because on YouTube I just post these once a day, so today will be tomorrow and tomorrow will be the, oh, you get my point. Okay, anyway, continuing. No. Okay, hold on. No, we're just gonna continue. Okay, no, not that, no. No, hold on, return. Thank you. Okay, I still need to figure out how to change that. Hendrik looked over at the finished cutout laid on the table. Shoji had recently put the finishing touches on it and declared it complete. Thank you. I kept it in the minimalistic side, but it should work for tomorrow. Not bad at all. Hey, since you're great at art stuff, would you be up for overseeing the face painting station tomorrow? Face painting? Or would it be too different from what you're used to? No, I've used paints before. Shoji flashed me a save me expression and I stepped in. It's something to think about, at least, Shoji. I don't think she's expecting an answer right away. Rose-Marie faltered slightly, and I knew she was the type who liked snap decisions. However, she turned to Hendrik, who nodded respectfully. It's no problem. The charge won't be officially assigned until tomorrow morning anyway. Hendrik thanked Shoji once again, and the two of them went outside. Why did it change? Should I? Or the face painting? I think you can do it. Think so? It's all one and one, and I'm sure it'll most be kids wanting a flower or a butterfly on their cheek. Just ask a question like who their favorite superhero is, and then they'll go on while you focus on face painting. I see. Like, what's your favorite Mocket? Muppet, maybe? Oh, I love the cake-shaped ones. I keep forgetting its real name because I always called it Bunt. I stopped to realize it wasn't a real question, and he laughed. Since you put it that way, I'll definitely consider it. Before we could discuss it further, his cell phone rang. I grinned, recognizing the video game theme. Muttering a quick apology, Shoji walked a few paces away, then pulled out his phone. He glanced at the phone display quizzically and hit the receive button. Hello? Something about a hospital? I froze at the word hospital, and Shoji's voice lowered to a frightened whisper. I knew it wasn't polite to eavesdrop, but I don't want to leave with upsetting news being delivered. I worriedly took a step forward, waiting until Shoji hung up. When the call ended, Shoji turned around and looked pale. Shoji? What was that about? You mentioned the hospital. He took a deep breath, struggling to ease his nerves, and remained calm. One of my employees found my mom unconscious at the bottom of the stairs. He called an ambulance right away and isn't sure how severe it is, but we don't know the details. Let's get you to the hospital first. When does the train arrive? Shoji frantically punched numbers into his phone. I'll have to take a taxi. This town was tiny. I doubt a taxi would arrive quickly. Wait, let's see if we can get someone to drive you. But... Something going on? DeAndre glanced at Shoji, concern reflected on his face. Kyler was not far behind. Shoji's mother's in the hospital. What? Is she okay? Although DeAndre's consideration was genuine, Shoji had a hard time coping with the crowd and struggled to speak. Kyler pulled on DeAndre's arm. He needs space. Kyler finished his sentence in French, and DeAndre glared at him momentarily before nodding in understanding. We'll inform Hendrik and DuPont. He trembled violently, and I had no idea what to say to help him calm down. It's my fault. I shouldn't have returned here. It's because I'm not tending to the store that... It's not your fault. Don't blame yourself. I heard someone approaching and turned to see Hendrik, who was already holding a set of keys. I heard what happened, Shoji. Do you want me to drive you to the hospital? It's all the way in Liège. I can't impose. This is a family emergency, and a taxi return will take too long. Don't think of this as a burden. It's important to be with family. Hendrik, thank you. You can thank me once I drop you off. Let's go. Hang in there. I'm sure she's all right. I hope so, too. Once Hendrik's truck pulled out of the driveway, Kyler and DeAndre approached me. What happened exactly? I summarized what little I knew, and the two exchanged a look. Bummer. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Depends on the fall. If she was unconscious or conscious will be likely. I've seen enough of those. It might be bad then. I don't want to think of the worst case scenario already. Melissa's right. It's too early to speculate when we don't have enough information. Yeah, at least he'll be able to know what's going on, thanks to Hendrik. Do any of us Have Shoji's number? I have Shoji's email. I'll message him tonight. Sounds good. Please let me know if he responds. It wasn't until dinner time that Hendrik returned. I rushed over to him and he gave me a reassuring smile. Is everything okay? I just dropped Shoji off at the hospital. I gave him my number in case he needs to pick me up. Yeah, it's understandable. Thanks, Hendrik, for jumping in like that. I couldn't let him wait around for the train or taxi. It was the least I could do. Now go eat. It won't do any good if you don't take care of yourself as well. Dinner was a blur, although I explained the situation to Chantel and Joanne when they asked about Shoji's absence. When it was over, I passed the time playing a video game in my tent. Melissa, are you in there? I'm here. I hastily opened the flap and eagerly looked up at Kyler. Is his mom okay? Yes, she's fine. She hurt her heel badly and has a mild concussion, but she'll make a full recovery. Shoji will return late, but he'll be here for the festival. Not staying the night or anything? I think he wanted to, but his mom can be persuasive from what it sounds like. It's his first time being away from home this long, so she feels it's good for him. Sounds like those two are complete opposites. Thanks for telling me. I'm glad it wasn't serious. Remember. He nodded. After he departed, I sank back into my bed, glad my worries were put to rest. Held back a yawn, rocking on my heels. It was early morning, and all of the students gathered around Augustine, who was briefing them on duties. One by one, the students nodded or asked questions. When the instructions finished, everyone scurried off to their assignment. Kyler was kind enough to summarize the speech for me. And then there's a group that need to organize the utensils. Got it. I'll see what I can do to help. I've never attended an archaeology-themed festival before. I quickly glanced to the side to give my cue. Let's have fun and let's make party. Huh? Let's make party. What did Melissa bribe you with? She owes me a beer. I did it because she asked nicely. Oh. She's taking advantage of your good nature, mate. You have to stand firm around pushy people like her. I gave him a shove. I'm not pushy! See what I mean? What are y'all doing loitering here for? Do we forget our duties? Not me. I'll be helping with the food preparations. I was translating the lecture for Melissa. I'll leave for the cave now. Oh, I was going to ask where all the supplies for the face painting are. That's why I'm here. They're in the lab and ready for you. And what will you be doing, Hendrik? Once I finish labeling all the rocks in the display I created upstairs, I'll be overseeing things. And yourself? Me? I don't see Joanne and Chantel enough. That's what she said she was going to do. I spotted Joanne and Chantel carrying trays filled with rattling utensils to the kitchen outdoor. I'll help with the cutlery organized. Now that everyone had their assigned roles, I headed over, giving the girls a friendly wave as I approached. I glanced at all the silverware, forks, knives, spoons, among stacks of red napkins. They reminded me of the utensils my family used at Christmas, a little more formal than the flimsy, cheap ones. I guess this is as fancy-smancy as an archaeology dig site can get. They're brown pieces of string, too. I guess we're supposed to tie them up? What were the instructions? Wrap the utensils in napkins and place them back in the box to serve at lunchtime. Joanne placed a set of utensils on one of the napkins. After fiddling with the position, unsure of how to proceed, she finally rolled it up like a yoga mat. She glanced at Chantel and myself for feedback, detecting something was off. I chortled and stepped between them, unraveling Joanne's work. Here, you're supposed to place the napkin like a diamond and put the utensils upside down first, 1/3 of the way in. The two oh'd and awed at my simple handiwork, and Chantel emulated my movements. When we finished wrapping a set, Joanne tied a little ribbon around it to keep it snug and placed it in the bin. Are you girls busy? We need a few people to haul the folded tables from the back room. They're a little cumbersome, though. Chantel flexed an arm. Leave it to me. I'm stronger than I look. Also, I need some volunteers to collect ivy to decorate the tables and my napping station. I raised a hand eagerly. Already that sounded more interesting than wrapping utensils. We'll go. I nudged Joanne, who turned to Chantel for translation guidance, while Chantel explained a gesture to the cutlery. Rosemary, what about the napkins and utensils? We'll be doing them instead? Me? I already have my hands full making sure people are doing their jobs. But you don't speak French. How are you even... time to ask Hendrik something. Good luck collecting the ivy. There's some behind the outdoor kitchen to start. Hey, I better not be carrying the tables alone. Chantel chased after Rosemary. Joanne and I exchanged an amused smile before I pointed in the direction of Rosemary recommended. Shall we go? Okay. We hiked through the woods, branching off from the main path, and ascended on a gentle slope. We spotted ivy surrounding the trunks of various trees with trace vines snaking upward. I tore off one plant and wrapped it around my arm like twine, and Joanne did the same. We separated slowly as we took meandering steps, our eyes scanning the ground for more ivy. A loud rustle caused me to stiffen, and I glanced around apprehensively. Did you hear something? Joanne tilted her head in bafflement, and I waved a dismissive hand, wondering if it was my imagination. Never mind. There's no bears in Belgium, right? I should have asked. I barely finished the thought when I heard a twig snap, alerting me. I whirled around to see a dark shape looming over the bushes, not far from Joanne. In my panic, all I knew it was something tall and huge. What's that? I widely pointed the silhouette, causing Joan to stand up and take notice. Oh! She grinned and said something in French. The shape turned sideways, revealing someone behind it. Augustine poked his head around the object, then propped it against the tree. Upon closer inspection, it was a cutout of a cave bear, painted entirely black. Looking around me, I noticed there was an additional animal cutout positioned close to the main path: a giant elk, a crouching lion, a hidden deer. That sounded like it was supposed to be a movie. I couldn't believe I freaked out like that. I did not mean to scare you, petite. Fleur? I wasn't scared, just jumpy. Decorating the route? Yes, I want to show what animals would have roamed Belgium 30,000 years ago. Rest assured there's no lions or bears here today. Okay, my mind did think of bears since there are black bears back home. Let's give this Izzy to Rosemaria, Joanne. I held up the plants and Joanne gave a small nod. I gave Alcine a quick goodbye before departing. Glancing back, I saw Joanne grinning ear to ear like she knew something I didn't. I could tell she was suppressing her laughter. I wasn't scared. You jump and yell. She mimicked my finger pointing from earlier, complete with an open mouth and wide eyes. I guess I did assume there was a bear here. No bear here, only, snakes and fox. Good to know. Good to know. You're back. What took you so long? Joanne smiled but said nothing, deciding to protect my pride. I hope the ivy wasn't too hard to find last year. We heard a harsh bark of Augustine scolding some of the idling gossipers by the main entrance. Taking the hint, Rosemarie reached for the ivy. We better keep busy. You three can return to preparing utensils for our guests. Aw, no one did that while we were out. At least we weren't scrambling for something else to do now. Festival time, where should I go? It was easy to find them. They bickered in French as always. They were hitting rocks over a large flat stump. On closer inspection, the stump had two piles of dark shredded material that appeared organic, along with multiple nests of long dry grass. Making a fire? I joined the curious crowd of bystanders, mostly adults with a few children watching in interest. DeAndre fervently struck the pirate stones together, while Kyler had a methodical motion. Foo. Yes, fire. The kids frantically pointed, and DeAndre uttered an exaggerated "huh" with a comical expression. He pretended to fumble with the materials, causing the kids to shout directions. Following their excited instructions, he picked up the tightly wound grass and tried to stuff the black material into its center. He barely touched the tinder when he let out a yelp, pretending to burn his fingers. As he nursed it, the kids howled with laughter. Kyler simply ignored the performance, his eyes blazing with determination to start a fire. White wisps of smoke rose from Kyler's pie, and he fed the sparks with grass. At first, I thought Kyler would win their little battle, but the bundle extinguished itself. Groaning, Kyler turned around to grab more grass. DeAndre then gazed at the audience and held a finger to his mouth. Shh. With Kyler unaware, DeAndre pulled out a lighter, causing another ripple of laughter. Many kids clapped their hands over their mouth to muffle their giggles. With a playful wing, he ignited the bundle of grass, then pumped his fist into the air, claiming victory. Kyler was astonished at first, but then noticed the abandoned rocks. It's a trick. Me? No. DeAndre shoved the lighter into his pocket as their banter continued, which was drowned out by the applause of the crowd. DeAndre was unnatural at engaging with the audience, but was happy to see Kyler enjoying himself too. That's cute. The rest of the day whizzed by due to the constant hustle and bustle. While guests left, Hendrik asked if I wanted to help take extra lights and decorations in the cave. Not really. Together with Rosemarie and Kyler, we successfully stockpiled the cutouts and wrapped up the strung lights. Is that everything? Seems so. Thanks for helping out. Switching the lights off now. I watched Hendrik as he flicked off multiple switches in wet screen room, causing the cave to grow dimmer and dimmer until it was completely black. Can you imagine being a Neanderthal walking in a cave for the first time? What thoughts they had as they took their first steps out inside? These rock formations are pretty cool. No! Hendrik, you have no imagination. Melissa, what do you think? Me? I squinted my eyes and stared into the abyss. Well, it's dark and scary. They'll probably think it was dark and a little scary. Who knows if there'd be bears barking about. They were more adventurous than you assume. 40,000-year-old paintings have been found deep in a cave in Spain, created by Neanderthals' hands, of course. They obviously carried torches. They didn't just linger in front of the entrance. I think the cave painting is still up for debate since its date overlaps with Homo sapiens. I'm sure Neanderthals did it. It's been proven they used red ochre up to 250,000 years ago. They have put it toward artistic use. Like a starless night. Oh, you look like you have something to say. He hastily glanced at the floor, carefully considering his answer. Well, if a Neanderthal entered a cave for the first time, they'd notice how muted their surroundings would become, save for the footsteps and maybe the dripping of water. Without fire, it'd be like witnessing a starless sky. They'd see that the climate inside was stable and their torchlight light wouldn't reach some of the higher ceilings. They'd have to gauge the size with more than just their eyes. They'd enter a completely different environment. Maybe that's why their paintings were drawn so deep in the caves. It was like a spiritual place for them. The reflective moment was broken by Rosemarie's hearty laugh and a slap to Kyler's shoulder, causing him to flinch. You seriously thought of this before? See, this is what I meant imagination. I admit, Kyler, I always thought you were a total bore. What's the term you used once, Melissa? A square? Yes, a square. If I'd known you had a creative side, I would have made a bigger effort to talk to you. Come, let's chat about Neanderthals over some drinks. I'd love to hear more about it. Rosemary linked arms with Kyler and stepped toward the exit. He flashed Hendrik a frantic save me look. Hendrik noticed and raised a hand as if to halt Rosemarie. Have fun! He wiggled his fingers goodbye. Kyler's mouth dropped, shocked at Hendrik's total lack of effort, while Rosemarie dragged him outside. Will he be okay? He'll be fine. It'll be good for him. On second thought, I should keep an eye on them, knowing Rose. Yay. Oh. More of this. Okay, well, let's just start. We know there'll be nothing here. Excuse me. And we know there'll be nothing here. But that they will need a few, so let us. I have 3 I can do. So we're gonna go with that. Because we don't have a choice. Alright. You won. Oops, sorry. Oops, that's not what I want. I want that there. Let's see. 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay. It's 1 and 1. There we go. Is that it? I missed something, hold on. 1, 2, 1. That's 2. 1, 2, 1. 2, 4. 2, 4. 7, 7. 1, 1, 1, 1. 4, 1. Oh, I missed one here. There you go. No. Poop. Oop. Okay, let's see. Da 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 da. Got the 2, so. Oops, I didn't mean that one. Has to be those. And 1, 2, 2. 1. 1, 2, 1. 2. I mean, unless this were. Oh, it might be that. Let me try that instead. Correct. There we go. I'm trying. I fail at everything I do. Alright. I did horrible. But I socialized. Did I game? I gamed! Say, Mel? Do you have any plans this weekend? Oh, why? Oh, we're going on a date finally? I've noticed you've been eating nothing but camp food since you came here. No, I can't exactly walk to a local restaurant here. Well, I'm not a top-tier chef, but if you'd like, I could swing by on the weekend and cook you something. Or next weekend if it works better. Next weekend sounds great. It'll have to be a Friday night since I leave Saturday morning. The field school will be over and I'd get more time to prepare. That works. It does seem like a good way to end your trip. Any requests? Since it's my last day, can it be a feast? What? A feast? Please, it'll be my last day. And I'm not eating camp food as my last supper. Should I ask for turducken or maybe lobster bisque? I think that's outside my skill set. And for dessert, maybe macaroons and a souffle. Now you're just taking advantage of my offer. It's so nice having friends who can cook. Is that what our whole friendship is based on? Not at all, just most of it. I burst out laughing and we both exchange a grin. I don't think I can make anything fancy, but I'll see what I can do. I look forward to it. Thanks, DeAndre. I'm going home soon. I failed in my cave. You have to find a new. Okay, we're doing this again. All right, here we go. So we know this one's 10 across. Yay. And this one's gonna be 10 down. Okay. Let's see. 2, 3. 1, 3. 1. Okay. All right. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one is 8. This one is 9. This one is 1. And 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 7. This one needs to be 4. Okay. Problem. Ah, there we go. Keep it 2, 2, 4. Is that it? Yay. I got a horse. Should I stay with Joanne and Chantel this weekend? Yes. I can't wait. I don't know who I want to pick, DeAndre or Joanne, but I don't know if I get a choice. I may not get a pick. I may just pick whoever I befriended the most. I yawned and sat up in the flimsy little mattress. I need to check my blood sugar. Sitting up, I grabbed my purse and took out the meter. Then I noticed Joanne was nowhere to be seen. Chantel was at her desk scrolling through a website on her PC while writing on a sheet of paper. Morning, how are you feeling? Nice nightgown. Pretty good. If you need to use the bathroom, Joanne's taking a shower right now. Chantel watched me briefly as I lifted up my pajama shirt. After injecting the insulin into my abdomen, I capped the pen and tidied up. Everything alright? Yep, daily routine, although it works best if I eat something soon. I'll pick up some croissants at the local bakery after this then. What are you up to? Summer homework? Nah, just jotting down some things I need for my cave diver certification. That's right, you like underwater archaeology. Wait, you actually excavate underwater? She chuckled and put her PC in sleep mode. It's not as meticulous as what we're doing now, but you get to use clipboards, measuring tapes, and all that. I get to practice basic procedures at a protected wreck site at the UK over the summer. Blah, 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 blah. Whoa, really? That sounds really awesome. Do you scuba dive often? Yes, although I need to dive more in the ocean. Right now I usually go to Brussels and practice there. They have a diving pool. You need to dive a certain amount of times in the open waters before you qualify. How's the diving in California? I had friends that practiced a lot of water-related activities, but that was surfing or snorkeling. I actually don't know much beyond the beaches, but I'm sure there'd be some amazing sites to check out. If you like, I can look it up and I can look into it. No need. What are the chances of me visiting the States? Still, thank you. The constant sound of water flowing through the old pipe switched off and Chantel straightened up. She's done. You can go ahead of me. The hot water runs out fast, and I know it's hard to get a nice hot shower at Kalan. Yeah, sharing 2 shorter showers between 30 plus students. Not easy. Thanks. I failed my town. You can dance. Yay! Yeah, we'll just call it what it is. My stress is high though. I should probably relax a little. Girl, chill. Oh. Stop breaking things. It's not fun to break things. I see 7. Oops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, that's 8. Okay. Let's see. Okay. 1 and 1. There won't be anything else right there. Let's see, this is 2, 2, 2. Okay, so 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. This will be 4. This is only 1. So those, and this one will be 3, so I'll get that there, I guess. There's 1. So 2 and 4, okay. 5. 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Wait, that's not gonna work. 2, 3, 4, 7. Well, that's 4. So that one won't be there then. I'm gonna guess here. That one's 2 and 1, so maybe there. Because it can't, they can't be there. Maybe 1. No, hold on. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. Okay, let's try that. 4 and 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, but I'm missing something. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 7. Hmm. 1, 1. Okay. Maybe. No, because that's 2. That wouldn't work either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello! This is C4 Dating. It's just a mini game, and that's part of it because it's about a girl who's at an archaeology camp. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, I forgot one. 7, that's why. Okay, I miscounted. Okay. And then that'd be 2. Okay. No, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, I'm missing the 2, 2. Ah, there we go. Yay! Cave hyena. Oh, I guess I just skipped that. Alright. Oh, I failed. I failed to de-stress. Yay, success. Success in the lab. Damn. 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 I suck at the lab. And when turned on its side, I blanked out before my journal and blew out a defeated raspberry. I was doing my usual entry and had scooted my chair away from the lab group to focus. How else am I supposed to describe this rib bone besides it's brown, dirty, and ribby? I adjusted the bone resting on the table. I was in the process of a little sketch of it as well. Writing in your diary again. A journal, and yes. I heard a chair pull up next to me and DeAndre casually leaned over to peer at my work. And you do this every day? Any day I got something worth writing about. Right now, I'm summarizing what I cleaned today. Any mention of me? It's not a diary, but I probably mentioned you a few times in passing. Maybe. I stuck out my tongue playfully as I skimmed my pages. Ah, grammatical error. Mel. You pressed to thumb against my page right under its side. You can remove the apostrophe since it's a possessive determiner, not a contraction. And that's... You picked up the rib to demonstrate. When you use its, always think of it as it is, like it is a bone. Well, example possessive form is of it is, the bone, buried its dog. That's a terrible example. Okay, improvising isn't my strong suit. I'm too stuck on the dog buried its bone example. I'm learning English, but just teaching it is a different matter. I giggled and delicately erased the apostrophe. At least Sherry didn't grade me for grammar and spelling. Well, I thought you did a great job, even without any classes and lessons. Prepared in advance. Thanks for the tip. Should I be embarrassed? English is my major. Archaeology is yours. I skimmed the rest of your page and I don't know about Monsterian or Debitage, you mean? Ah, you know how Rosa Marie works a stone tools? See, after I explained the terms, DeAndre scratched his head but nodded. Once you get your degree, you'll be traveling a lot more, huh? I guess so, now that I think about it. I'll probably start the local archaeology sites and work on my way up. Either way, I want to dig at a site like this one. I hope I'll get to travel lots. Sounds like you caught the traveling bug. Yeah, I'm happy to get to dig here, but I wish I had more chances to explore Belgium, even Europe. I don't know about Europe, but if you're ever interested in visiting New Zealand, I wouldn't mind a traveling partner. Oh? Think about it, it'll be fun. You'll build up experience for your future travels, and I'll have company. I'll even help you with your French and English. Pouting, I elbowed his chest and he feigned getting the wind knocked out of him. It does sound fun, I'll definitely consider it. He grinned like an excited child. Great, I'll leave you to your diary then. New Zealand, huh? Wonder what the archaeological sites are like there. It'd give another good reason to go, too. Back to the cave we go. Hi, Alice. You a good girl? No, stop that. Go lay down. Go lay down. H1. Oh, I missed these ones. 2, 3, 3. Okay, try that now. Okay, 3, 3. Oh, there's missed that one there. No, okay. 2, 4, 1. 1, 3. Oops. That's what I'm forgetting right there, huh? Okay. Yay! Stress go down. Make friends. Nope, no friends for me. But I succeed in the lab. Or so it says, but I don't always trust it. Ooh, yay. No. Nope. Nope. Am I good at socialize? Yay, I socialized today. Back to the cave. What's this? What did it say? Okay. Let's figure out what those 5 are. Then I can better figure out the rest. There you go. Alright, that's all I can get in tips today. Alright, so let's see. And 1, and 2, and 1, and 2. This is gonna be hard. Well, that's only 1 there, so the rest are out. That tells me not much. Well, it can't be here because there's no ability there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, maybe. No. I'm taking guesses, but that looks about right because it evens out with what I need. 1, 4, and then 2, 1, 1, 1. 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 2, 2. That'd be that. And then someone here needs 2s. There we go. I think that's it. Nope. So let's see. 3, got it. 2, 1, 1, 5, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 2, 1, 4, 5, 7, 2, 4, 1, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1. How's that not it? You lied to me. Oh yes, shaky, shaky. I know. Such good fun. We know this one's done because we can't put any more on 1. Oh, these are too many, that's what it is. No, it's 4. Never mind. I thought it was 5 for a second. No, 4, 4, 4. 2, 2. 1, 2. Something is missing. So 3, 2, 1, 1, 5, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. I think it's lying to me. 4. Unless it's this. Hold on. There we go. I sighed as I stepped up my rolling bag. The Tandair was deserted. Everyone had either packed up and left or were in the process. At the mountain entrance, I could see Sherry and the excavation team thanking the students as they departed. People were exchanging goodbyes along with hugs and adding phone numbers. Thanks for reaching out to me. It made me feel welcome here. It wasn't a problem. I know you're here to focus on your education, but it was nice chatting with you. If you ever visit Belgium again, we'll love to show you around. Take care, Melissa. Thanks. You too. Shoji stood to the side, quietly digging his toes into the gravel. It was nice meeting you, Shoji. Same here. Good luck with your archaeology. Thanks. Enjoy the rest of your summer. I mustered up my best smile as I waved him off. Once Kyler finished his discussion with Hendrik, he approached me. When Kyler saw me, he simply gave a nod of acknowledgement. Hey, thanks for helping me out and stuff. It wasn't a problem. Good luck with your archaeology endeavors. Hey, maybe we'll meet up again. Don't be a stranger now. Right. Take care. I have the corner of my eye. DeAndre approached Hendrik and Augustine. Thanks for giving me that second chance. You really got me out of that tight spot. No need to thank me, Hendrik. No need to thank me. Hendrik here was very adamant about helping you pass. I'm glad it worked out. How did you even get into that predicament? Miscount your additional elective credits? There were some awkward transfers of credits between New Zealand's program and Liège's, so I needed to... Ooh, I gotta sneeze. So I needed to class over some summer to fix that. It was either here or poetry. DeAndre shook Hendrik's hand and then pulled him in for a quick hug. After a pat on the back, they stepped away, both grinning. Best of luck in Pirona RC. If you need tickets, I could easily... While they chatted, I waved goodbye to a few other students. Once they were gone, I twirled around and hugged Sherry tightly, not caring that the others witnessed this. Sherry, thank you. Thanks for experience. I'm so happy you accepted me for this field school. I'm not exaggerating when I say this was the best time of my life. Thank you for sharing this with me. I met so many wonderful people. I learned so much. I want to keep doing this. She patted me on the shoulder sympathetically, allowing me to calm down first. I'm glad. You know you'll always be welcome back. I struggled to speak, but the offer caused my chest to tighten and I could only sob louder. It felt like a second home to me already in these 2 months. Between the earthly smell I swear I could never escape from, the digging in the cave, the sour fumes from the lab, those stupid drunken antics, the language barrier, the mundane camp food, the cracking museum roof, Hendrik's spiels, Rosemarie's enthusiasm, even Augustine's lectures. I didn't want it to end. Thank you. I can't even express how much I'll miss this place. Donner's eyes met mine, and we quickly glanced away while I focused on the excavation team. Thank you for teaching me. I learned more here than ever in my classroom. Nothing like experiencing the real thing, huh? Looks like I think I got DeAndre. It always makes me happy when students develop an appreciation for stone tools. Don't be a stranger now. I am pleased to know that if you found it to be a meaningful opportunity, any of Sherry's students are allowed to return. Great dig. Thank you, everyone. We continued to chat about future plans until Augustine checked his watch and announced it was time to go. Everything was locked up except for the front door. Hendrik even gave a spare key. Hendrik even gave a spare key along with instructions of where to stare at it before I departed. Please keep me updated on your flight. If it's cancelled for any reason, I can pick you up. How are you getting there? I'm taking the train to Brussels first thing in the morning. Actually, I felt a hand on my shoulder. I can drive you to the airport if you'd like. That way someone can confirm you got there in one piece. Would you? That would put my mind at ease. That would put my mind at ease. Melissa, it's not because I doubt you. No, I understand. I'd hate to miss my flight due to train trouble. This would be much more convenient. Great. I'll be back later this evening. Thanks for the help, Sherry. Even if it took me a while to grasp everything. I'm honored that I was able to provide some insight. Even Melissa fell asleep through my lectures at first. My cheeks flushed. I couldn't believe she still remembered that. Yeah, not my best impression. Anyway, take care, Sherry. I'll keep in touch. Once everyone had left, I retreated inside. DeAndre would return in a bit, and I still needed to email my parents about my itinerary. Looks like he's almost done setting up. Oh, he's waving me over now. Something smells good. What is it? Now I understood why DeAndre said that this was more of an outdoor meal earlier. There was a type of portable grill on the table and various vegetables, and meat sizzling on the top of the bottom layer had bubbling cheese in individual pans. It's the Raclette Grill I mentioned I thought it'd be a great way to celebrate your last day here. My family does it often since it's easy but healthy meal. Well, as healthy as you'd like. I'm treating myself to cheesesteak before I start training full-time. He turned over the piece of steak with a fork while I added slices of mushroom, peppers, and asparagus. DeAndre pointed out I could melt butter in one of the empty dishes below, and I awed at its convenience. What about you? What's the first thing you'll do once you're home? Besides sleep? Buy some games that were released recently. I also have to confirm my fall classes. Will you know your grade for the dig by then? My grade will be posted before the semester starts. How do you think you did? I think I did well. Maybe I'm patting myself on the back too soon, but I have a good feeling about this. I was worried at first. What if I flew all the way here only to find I didn't like archaeology? I'm glad that wasn't the case. Now I've gotten a good idea of what to expect in the field. It was worth it. I'm happy for you, Mel. I passed this time. In the end, you did something outside your comfort zone. I did wonder if I made the right choice, but then you made me feel welcome. Thanks. I know what it's like to be in a new country. It can be overwhelming, especially when there's a language barrier. Is that why you reached out? That, and if I ever went to America, I'd have someone's couch crash on. Well, because I'm such a nice person, I'll grant you my couch if you visit. You have to cook, though. That couch better be fold out. Speaking of my cooking, DeAndre transferred the steak bites to his plate and poured the melted sharp cheese all over it. He jabbed one with a fork before holding it up. You sure you don't want to try one? I don't know. I haven't had red meat in a long time. A shame. I bought cheese that specifically complimented the steak. Okay, just this once. He chuckled and extended the fork to me. I chomped down on the morsel. It vaguely reminded me of the portobello mushroom, but had a more chewy texture to it. I was surprisingly juicy underneath the sharp cheddar. Well? It tastes like salt, grease, and guilt. He burst out laughing, flashing his trademark goofy grin as he gathered the rest of the sizzling steak pieces. Then it means it's delicious. Do you ever plan to make another European trip? I would like to, but money would be tight. Maybe I can crash on your couch instead. And how's your cooking? I can make scrambled eggs. Deal. Would you travel on your own? I guess. I would love to have someone accompany, but there's the expenses and whether we'll be compatible. It's a little different than attending the same dance camp. If you don't mind a little change of plans, I'm going to New Zealand next year, now that I don't have classes. Pop by and formally say thank you to my coaches and mentors. We get along well, and I already know my way around Wellington and other parts of North Island. It's a South Island I'm unfamiliar with, and I haven't been past Blenheim. I was going to go alone, but if you're interested, we can plan something out together. Really? That would be fun. Let's do it. Our lively conversation continued well into the night until we were half-heartedly poking at a few remaining pieces of the grill. I helped DeAndre clean up, and then we bid each other goodnight from our own tents. My mind already swarmed with future plans. Strange, usually I found it hard to think beyond week, and now I envision the next year. Okay, well, that was it, huh? I thought it was going to be longer. 4 months later. Oh, are we together now? And return on April 20th to the Auckland airport. I'm sorry, but it was cheaper than Wellington's. No, it's sweet as. We can start at the very bottom of South Island, then go north. I'll be staying a few days longer than you anyway. I let out a sigh of relief and clicked out of my emails containing my flight itinerary. I maximized the window that displayed DeAndre's live feed. Great! Work already knows my week's off. How is the April weather anyway? It's mild and pleasant. It would be even cheaper to go during July or August, but that's their winter, and I thought you'd like some nice weather instead. It's not tourist season, so the rates are pretty nice, and we'll be spending a few of the nights at some friends. Don't burn yourself out before you leave. You're also helping Sherry in a few of her first-year courses, right? Mostly with setting up skeletons and helping students identify bones. I'm glad I'm doing well grade-wise, but I wonder if I'll buckle under the pressure. I'll even be mentoring the next field school. I never had such high hopes placed on me before. It's a little scary. You'll do fine. We're only human. Says the guy who is now a permanent player in the Pirano RC. Congratulations, DeAndre. Has your face appeared on cereal boxes yet? Cereal boxes sounds like another American thing. I've had some awkward photo shoots done for this Get Active campaign. That's the one side of being a professional athlete I don't think I'll get used to. I'm better off scrubbing cute cute autographs on kids' t-shirts. Do it for the children. I wish I could attend one of your games. I'm glad Hendrik's gone in on my place. Is he still in Belgium? I think he's in Germany right now. Apparently Kyler's there too, digging at some other cave site. Just graduated and he's already doing what he loves. He paused and I heard muffled French voices through the microphone. DeAndre shouted something back, then grinned. Sorry, visiting my folks today, and it's my turn to help out with dinner. Figures I'm still not a guest here no matter how long I've moved out. Take care, Melissa. You too. We waved at each other in a silly manner before the cut camera. I never expected that a simple field school would change me this much. After being in Belgium, I couldn't wait to travel again. April couldn't arrive fast enough. Okay, well.
With you, I'm in a foreign land.
Alright, that was about sums up my love life with everybody I meet becoming a friend. Or a past memory.
There's a reason why we're drawn together. Coming clear.
Is that all I get? Right, Aries? That's it? That's all? That's everything?
One day at a time.
Okay.
Beneath the surface.
High 10. We did it. High 10. Oh, I'm glad the carrot was there, babe. Alright, well, that was fun, I guess. A little bit of a bland ending. Not even a kiss scene. Maybe I just didn't do good enough. Maybe I just suck at dating. We already knew that. That's fine. I guess I gotta pick my next game now. Shit. And I leave in a couple days, so I have to... I'll figure that out, I guess. Or I'll just play something random. Okay, well, thanks for watching. C14 Dating. It was cute. Could have been better. Could have been a lot worse, though. I might play some more dating simulators, honestly. They're cute. They're not exciting, but I think mixing them in with some scary stuff might be fun. The question is, do I want to get not the adult ones, but the adult ones, just where it's like gonna be clearly more not inappropriate, but inappropriate. You know what I mean? Like not nudity, but clearly like more sexual undertones. But like, do I want to read that? All right. See ya.